I don't want to waste anyone's time, so I'm just going to go through some quick announcements, and then if there's any questions from the team or the community, just go ahead and shoot it, and we'll get this over with and published for future listeners and the people here. That way, we're not wasting anyone's time. So, uh, we did just announce the pre-sale details. If you want to check the medium, the pre-sale should be on the 14th if all goes well, but it might be pushed back a week or two just for testing purposes. Looking to raise 10,000 KCS. 1 KCS is equal to 40 KDM. The listing price is 0.025 KCS per KDM, and the listing price is 0.032 KCS per KDM. And we're using 2,000 of the KCS for a dual staking pool. That was the new update. So there's going to be a KCS and USDT dual staking pool for KDM. And then the total breakdown is posted. You can see that initial supply 10 million, 7.35 for NFT staking pools, and then 2 million for the team partnerships, which is going to be distributed. Initially, all volunteers are going to get the equivalent of 8,000 KDM. So basically, equivalent to a maximum pre-sale buy-in, basically. And then I just announced the chess tournament. You need to have a chess.com account, and you got to join the Dark Matter DeFi Chess Club. And the tournament should start in about a week. And then we are still looking for some support staff. So if you fall into any of the following categories, give me a holler. Somebody who can help run Telegram and just be active and show support in there. There's quite a few of you already, but we want to bring in a few official people. So if that's you, let me know. Well, we're looking for a brand specialist who can help us do like a branding audit. So if you know anybody or you've got experience in that field, send me a message. And then we're also looking for a possible international groups manager. So if you have experience managing international groups and people who manage international groups, then I'd love to talk to you. We're also looking for some artists. So if you're an artist, we may have some official business to speak of. And then development progress. So the front end, it may be delayed a bit. We had to bring in another developer because our existing developer is pretty busy. So he brought in some support, and this new guy is somewhat more attentive. So it may go smoother from here on out. But they're both great guys, and I put my utmost trust in them. I'm not really worried, but I just want to be able to thoroughly test the project, which is why there may be some delays. And then all the contracts are basically done, though. Aorlin has that pretty narrowed down. We've even tested most of the contracts because you can test the functions on BSC scan or Etherscan on testnet. So we've done that. And we even tested the NFT staking contracts. So those are even working. All right. And then the last thing I'll talk about is the founders token. So there's 169 tokens. That's the max amount. That's how many there's going to be. We'll post a breakdown here soon in a day or two, or maybe even today. The first pool for founders tokens is going to be 350,000 KDM over a 3-month period. So if we use the listing price of KDM and the current price of KCS, that's equal to about $1,000 over the course of 3 months just for having a founders token. So it's worth it to help us here and help show the project and get the word out there. And I think the key thing for us is going to be attracting new users who maybe have never used the KuCoin community chain. And during the pre-sale and during that time when we do launch, the whole team's going to be here as much as we can, helping people get on the network, because I think that's going to be important for the entire community to help anybody who's looking to get on the KuCoin community chain network. So yeah, those are all the announcements. If any of the team members want to chime in and speak their mind, or if anyone has any questions, let's hear it. I do have some more, but I'm going to let someone else talk.
I'll jump in for a bit. To start with the story stuff, we are definitely going to be releasing the rough draft with 3 quote unquote chapters. I don't know what you'd want to call them. But it's looking like we're going to have at least 3 rough draft chapters to release. On the art side of things, we're going to have hopefully a leak coming up soon to show you guys the official style of the aliens that we've created, as well as kind of like the concept, like, you know, what we started from, how it's progressed, all that.
Nice. So some other things coming up too over the next week. The art contest ends today, and we're going to be announcing some winners soon, either today or later. And then we're going to be announcing the contest of events or whatever for the next week. There's going to be maybe 2 or 3 different contests going on besides the chess match. So we'll be announcing that tomorrow as well.
I feel like I have stuff to add, but I can't really think of anything right now. At the current moment, I mean, if anybody does know some social media people on Twitter that have a decent following, just reach out to me. Let me know, just because we are looking to find some good people to make some partnerships with in the Twitter crypto community. And it doesn't matter if they are necessarily KCC based or BSC. Again, we're looking to convert as many people over to KCC as well. So if you guys know anybody, just let me know, as long as they have a few thousand followers and an active engagement.
Yeah, to add on to that, if you wanted, you could even look for more NFT specific people, since that's kind of the craze right now.
Definitely.
So if you guys want like an alpha leak for, since the folks that are here kind of deserve one, and anyone who listens afterwards, we're working on. I'll give you a basic idea of the framework for how the NFTs are going to work, somewhat. Not the staking, but the other side of it, like minting. And so let's say there's like a main page. It's like your main NFTs page, and then in the body of that page, it's going to show like different sections for that deal with our NFTs. So there will be like a series section, and this will be the most recent series that we release. So for instance, the first NFT that we're ever going to release is the founders token. So that'll be basically not series number 1, but it'll be founders token. And then after that, it'll be NFT series number 1. And the NFT series number 1, we already have an artist working on those, and he's internal. It's Hamid, Hamid. So he's already working on NFT series number 1, and then we're in discussions with another artist to work on NFT series number 2. And they're all going to be different, and there's going to be different amounts minted, but all these NFTs, they're going to be you're going to be able to stake them to earn KDM. So that's the main page. So that's the first section, is the series, and then below that it'll say like my NFTs, right? So then if you have any of our NFTs, it'll show you maybe 4 of your NFTs. And then if you don't have any NFTs, it'll have like a button that says get NFTs, right? And then let's say on that page you click into like the series page, right? So we're going to the main series page now, NFT series page main. So here it's basically going to be like that section on the other main page, except it's going to be full with all the series that we've ever done. And you can have like a drop down box that has like sort by. So it'll have all the series there. Now let's assume we click into one of the actual series pages, right? So now we're into like NFT series founders token page. Let's say we're into that. So you'll see there's like a mint button there. It'll have some information. Maybe it'll show you what the NFT looks like or an example of one, and then some other like related information to the NFT. And then if the mint button is out, like it's all sold out, there will be some buttons down below at the bottom that say buy on NFT realms or sell on NFT realms, because that's your only option at that point. So then on the flip side, like let's say you're on that page, but it's one that has the mint button. It's still open, right? It hasn't sold out. So then you click the mint button. Let's say this is NFT series number 2 page, and it's not sold out, and you click the mint button, and then it opens like the mint page. So you click the mint, and it opens up MetaMask. You confirm it, loading, whatever, it mints, and then it shows you a button that says click to see NFT, and then it shows you your NFT on your my NFT page, which basically is the next page I would talk about. It'd be like your NFTs, and on this page it basically shows you all the NFTs that you own. And then like you can click into those. Let's say you click into like series number 1 NFT, and you click into info, or you can click like the sell button. And that's all I'm going to give you for now. I don't want to bore you guys, but hopefully I kind of excited some people, but I may have a boring voice right now.
I got a question. I mean, not that I need you or want you to go into the staking necessarily, but will there be classes or levels or rarities or will it all just be like an equal kind of stance originally? And then obviously, NFTs can change in value if somebody wants it, but you'll be staking it, so it won't be out there. Nobody will know until you unstake it. But, do you get my question?
I get you. So at first, like for definitely not the founders token, that's just going to be a fixed amount, and each NFT will be equally as valuable. I mean, I guess you can go based off the token ID. Like if someone gets token ID number 69, I might value that a little higher than somebody else does, but as far as power rarity, like you get more staking power out of it, no, they're all going to be equal. And then probably the same will be for NFT series 1, and more than likely NFT series 2 as well. But going into like series 3 and maybe series 4 and 5, yeah, definitely there's going to be like a rarity thing to the NFT. What you're saying, so basically there will be different levels.
Yeah, no, that
right. If that makes sense. Like, so let's say series 5, let's say there's a total of like, for example, let's just say 500 NFTs, and then maybe 20 of those are going to be like the most rare NFT in that series, right? Okay. And then breaking it down all the way, maybe 5 levels or something. And each one will have a different design. And then that's actually one of our developers working on this. That's where he's coming in to work on all the NFTs, and he's excited to get started because he hasn't been able to really do anything yet, because that's what he wants to work on. And there's like code in the contracts where you can change it, and like basically each NFT is represented by a string of like letters. It's crazy. Like their traits are represented by different strings and letters, and that's how CryptoKitties work. So if you're somewhat tech savvy, you can check it out. It's called cryptozombies.io, and you'll get an idea of where like NFT traits come from. Like when I say traits, I mean like CryptoKitties. Like each cat has a different trait, and that comes from the actual contract itself. So anyways, any other questions or comments? All right, sweet. Well, that was easy. we don't need to bore anyone or extend this more than we need to. So I'll give it about 4 more minutes or 3 more minutes and then calling it quits after that. All right. That's all she wrote. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.